We've come to the Lake District on a mission to find the most beautiful spot possible to renew our vows for our 10-year wedding anniversary.
Yeah, absolutely. We wanted to do something really special for our 10-year wedding anniversary, and what better place to come to than the gem that is the Lake District in the UK.
Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful here, so we're like absolutely spoilt for choice. Let's see what we can find.
It had taken us most of the previous day to drive from Brighton to Lake District and set up our tent. So on our first full day, we decided to brave the rain and make sure we get as much time out in the amazing environment as we could.
Unlike living in the city, here you are immediately immersed in nature, and the misty mountain peaks, the friendly sheep and the torrents of water made us feel instantly more grounded.
Can't believe we got it all to ourselves, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, so beautiful. I mean, look at that!
So this is such a nice spot. We found a spot, it's called Ritson's Waterfall in Wasdale Head, and it's just absolutely stunning. The water is clear blue.
So beautiful.
And it just looks so beautiful with the mountains kind of as a backdrop. These like amazing pine trees just shooting up from the forest, and then the sun just like beaming down on us.
It's so epic. It feels like we're literally in a fairy tale right now.
Feels like Lord of the Rings.
Moss everywhere, with the river, like dragonflies just like floating past.
And no one's here. Like, we've got it completely to ourselves. I feel like we've literally stumbled across the exact vision I had.
Nice.
Waterfalls, rivers, sun, mountain, forest.
Yeah.
Being alone together just to get time together. I'm so thankful.
So thankful. Be married 10 years. That's a long time.
Wild.
And we're not sick of each other. We like just can't get enough of each other, which is such a blessing.
Yeah.
Another decade. Is it a decade?
Decades.
Another decade. I get confused with the decades, the centuries, and the whatever the other one is.
It's not a century. That would be impressive.
You
Being
never
married
know.
a century would be so impressive.
We haven't got long. I'm joking.
It's another 90 years.
Just another 90 years. We can do it.
So good. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Lake District, baby.
That's the Jamarl 2K24 in the Lake District. What?
We earmarked Ritson's Falls as a potential spot to renew our vows, but with the weather due to improve over the next few days, we thought we'd try our luck with some of the other amazing locations in the area.
Here we go. Light 'em up, Scotty.
This is the life. We're close to nature, but we've got warmth, we've got space, the silhouette of the mountains, the warmth of the fire, and the warm embrace of my wife. What more can I ask for?
And the bosom of my wife.
Man has mountain, man has fire, man has woman. What more do I need?
Wow. Ooh, baby. Look at that. On our second day, we stumbled across the smallest parish church in the whole of England.
Travellers had written prayers in a small visitor's book as they passed through, so we wrote one of our own for our future family and took a moment to express gratitude to God for everything we've been blessed with before venturing back out into the amazing landscape before us.
Today's hike was to the Emerald Pools, a collection of cascading waters and deep blue pools nestled in the heart of the valley, an absolute dream location to renew our vows.
Oh my Lord Jesus! What?
Wow!
This is amazing!
Hiya!
Woo, woo, woo!
We made it to the Emerald Pools, and boy do they not disappoint.
A waterfall each. Can you believe it?
I know.
And the pool looks so blue. I just want to dive in, even though it's really cold.
Blue.
We walked maybe about an hour, so by the time we got here, it just felt like a massive payoff to just see this amazing waterfall. And the river the whole way. We're walking through the valley, The river looks amazing.
And we saw some people stopping off at the pools earlier, and they didn't know that this was the main one.
Yeah, if you come to the Emerald Pools, make sure you walk beyond the initial pools for another 200 meters, and you get to this amazing twin waterfall.
We're alive, Betty! We're alive!
That was so cold.
We decided not to renew our vows here in the end. The day was just a bit too chilly and grey, and the noise of the waterfall made it hard to hear each other.
We only had one full day of our trip left, and with no location locked in, time was running out.
Good morning. We just wanted to show you where we've been staying the past few days in the Lake District. This is our lovely tent that we ended up panic purchasing in lockdown because we were like, we need to get out. We absolutely love it. It is just so lovely to be able to walk around, like Jamarl can stand up without having to bend his head or anything, which is pretty rare. Oh my gosh, we're having like a windstorm happening. This is our stove, which is Jamarl's favourite part of the whole tent. It has a little door here, which is very cute. You shove your logs in there. Chimney takes the smoke all the way out so we can be all toasty and warm in bed. This is our sleeping area. Before we would have like just normal air beds, but they would always deflate on us. So now we have invested in one of those like small camping mats, which we thought would be kind of uncomfortable, but it's like stayed up the entire time. So definitely recommend that over an airbed. This is our kitchen area. Has everything we need. We just cook on a normal camping stove. We have all of our food under there. And our lovely friends that we live with, Louie and Raya, they let us borrow their jackery for the time that we're spending in the Lake District. And it has been amazing. Honestly, it's like still on 90-something% and we've used it every single day. Like I've curled my hair with it. This is like proper bougie camping, guys. This isn't like roughing it. This is like, if you want a kingdom in nature. Over here we have our camping chairs, and on the floor we've just put down an old rug that we used to have in our flat, so it doesn't really matter if it gets dirty or anything like that. This is just paradise. Okay, you guessed it. We're kind of obsessed with waterfalls. We simply had to spend our anniversary day hunting for the biggest waterfall we could find.
Here we are, and it is our 10-year anniversary. It's like heaven here already, and we're so excited. We haven't even scratched the surface of this hike, but we walk all the way up the river. There's waterfalls, there's pools that we can swim in, and this is our official anniversary day that we get to enjoy together.
Married today. I can't believe it. And what is a good hike by a river if you don't fall in? It feels really epic here. It feels literally like we could be in Lord of the Rings and
The
we're
grandeur.
like little hobbits, like skipping through fields.
We really want to set up a beautiful shot to renew our vows, so let's crack on with our hike, see if we can find somewhere to set up and speak beautiful words of love over each other. We made it to Esk Falls. It's so beautiful. There are so many amazing cascading waters, and the hike is so worth it. It's not that hard, it's a little bit long. We're gonna keep walking because we've heard that there's a bigger waterfall a bit further up, and whilst these ones look amazing, we want to get to the biggest one and then maybe work our way back. But I am definitely going for a dip in a sec. Perhaps not skinny dipping today, unfortunately, there's a bit too many people around, but I've got my trunk, so I'm all right.
What do you want to take forward into the next decade of our marriage?
I want to take forward way more of these adventures.
Yes!
Spontaneous and planned and exciting fun adventures. It's scary.
It looks quite deep. 3, 2, 1, go! Want to take forward like adventures, throwing caution to the wind and like really going for it with like the things of our hearts. Also doing things just for the fun of it, not because it's going to get us somewhere or it's going to achieve something, but purely because it's going to make us smile or laugh or feel good inside. Where are we standing?
Take a breath with me. Bethany. Throughout the highs and the lows of the last 10 years, the laughter and the tears, the peace, the passion and the pain, there is one thing that I've known for certain. I love you with everything I am.
My precious Jamarl Billy, my best friend in the whole universe, my childhood sweetheart, the greatest love of my life.
You are the light that illuminates my world, the master painter that brings colour to my canvas.
I'm inspired every day by the tenor of your mind, the depth of your heart, and the breadth of your imagination.
In amongst the grandeur of these mountains, these waterfalls, your beauty still remains leagues above.
Thank you, my love. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the deepest wells of my heart, for the man you are to me.
I promise to have fun, to play and lean into adventure. I promise to be your greatest supporter, your strongest advocate, and provide your most fervent encouragement.
Thank you for tenderly healing parts of my heart that once I believed were stolen. You are the mountain to my river, my anchor in my stormy seas, and the drumbeat to my sob.
I promise to pursue you romantically and to make you feel loved, not just with my words, but with my actions too.
I promise to always be your dance partner until we're old and grey, whether that's at parties, in the kitchen, or under the stars. You could count on me to bring the humour and the goofiness, if you're lucky, some exquisite sass.
I promise to embrace you in all of your forms and iterations, your goofiness and your seriousness, your joy and your sorrow. I'll be there for it all.
I promise to accept you as a whole, perfectly imperfect being, just as you've always accepted me. I promise to help open your eyes to the beauty, magic, and wonder to be held in this lifetime.
I promise to be honest and authentic with you at all times, giving you my truth whilst learning how to communicate in a way that brings peace and fosters connection. I promise to take you on more dates, speak your love languages, and celebrate your sensuality, your sexuality, and femininity more than ever before.
In times where you may forget the magnificence, the talents, the compassion, the wisdom, and the childlikeness that you carry, I promise to remind you of who you are and whose you are.
I promise to give you more cuddles and kisses than in the last 2 years.
You better. You better. I promise to be rooted in Christ and always turn to Him for guidance in my life and in our lives together.
And most importantly, I promise to prioritize intimacy with Yahweh, surrendering my own understanding and knowledge for His, and recognizing that He can do greater things than we can ever imagine in our lives and the lives of our children.
These are my vows to you.
These promises are my commitment to you. We did it! We got married! That was so special.
Oh my gosh, I didn't expect
so
to get
thankful.
so emotional. Literally.
Yeah, I kind of knew you would. But
Really? You got emotional too.
a little bit. I had a little wet tear in my eye. Little wet tear.
Opposed to a dry tear. Glad that we got to do it, because like the whole day we were kind of looking around, seeing if there was any spots that we could do it, and we were just having too much fun with the waterfall. And then we were like, oh crap, like the light's gonna go, and we want to do our vows. And so we like just scaled this little cliff face, and it turned out to be the perfect spot.
It was so amazing. The sun was just coming down over the hills. The words were powerful.
They were.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you wrote that for me.
I can't believe you wrote that for me. We're gonna head back to the tent now.
Before then, we could head to the pub.
Get a drink and get some
Little
chips.
chippies. Get some chippies in.
First thing you do after you renew your vows, down the pub. Subscribe to our channel for more videos that celebrate love and the great outdoors.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you next time.